Good morning, everybody. This is Robin from Roaming with Rover. And today is Friday, so that means this is Finish It Friday. Hi, how are you guys all doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you in ages and ages. I don't have a lot going on today, and this is going to be a little different than how we usually do these because I am way behind on everything. Since we got back from days off, and gosh, it seems like, I don't even know, has it been a week? Yeah, I got back last Friday, and I have been playing catch up ever since then. So I haven't gotten anything done, and I mean very, very little. We had to move the motorhome a couple of times, so everything was in a place where it normally would not be. So it took me a couple of days just to get things back in order around here. But so what did I actually work on? Okay, I have two things to show you today. I have made zero progress on any of the blankets, any of the 5 blankets that I already had in the rotation. I'm way behind on, now I'm 3 weeks behind on my my stitch of the week. I haven't touched that. Didn't work on it at all when I was on days off. I am 3 weeks behind on my luck of the draw, so didn't touch that on days off. I did do a lot of stuff on days off, as you guys remember. I finished a lot of projects when I was visiting my family, but none of those specific projects. And of course, I started 2 new projects because that's how we roll. So this is the first thing I did, which was, it's a new pattern, and it's by Connie over at Just Another Stitch, and it's called the Candy Cane Beanie. Isn't that adorable? It's getting all beat up but isn't that so cute? And this is Fair Isle knitting. And as you guys know, I'm a brand new knitter. I've only been knitting 3 months. I don't know. Right around Christmas, I made that hat. That hat was terrible. Made a terrible mess of that hat. But she and I decided that I would test this hat for her, this pattern. And I guess this is sort of an ignorance is bliss kind of situation, because I had no idea what I was getting myself into with a 3-color Fair Isle knit. But I did it, and I had to run all over town. I can't believe how hard it was to find a set of knitting needles. I had to run, thankfully I was in civilization, because I think I went to 5 different stores. I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and I didn't go to Joann's, but I checked with them. They didn't have them. Walmart didn't have them. I couldn't even get anything online. I ordered some stuff from Amazon, and it didn't get there in time. So that was kind of a mess. But I finally found some needles to work with. And this is what I came up with. Not too shabby for my first try. So Fair Isle, and with the Fair Isle, you carry the yarn behind, or you carry it along as you're working on it. So the inside of this thing looks like this. So that's where you carry the yarn along with you while you're working on it. And it was definitely, the pattern itself was really good, really, really good. And I ended up making it a little bit small. I didn't do a gauge like I should have, so that's my fault. But I also knew I didn't have any other needles to change sizes with if I didn't meet gauge. So it was just gonna be what it was gonna be. So I should have gone up a little bit on my needle size, but look at this. I did these. I am very, very pleased. I'm very pleased with myself, the way that turned out for my very first Fair Isle project. So as soon as she releases that pattern, I'll let you guys know, and you can pop over to her website and pick it up. She has, I want to say it's an Etsy store, but you know what? I get them, it's Ravelry. I found them on Ravelry when I was looking for her patterns. I love Ravelry for patterns. So, but if pop over to her Ravelry page, and it is, again, it is just another stitch. And she's got, I don't know, 6 or 8 really cute hat patterns in there. There's one of a pumpkin that I just love, and I will definitely be doing that one because this showed me that I can do it. It wasn't hard. It was not hard. Her pattern is well written. There was nothing in there that I had any problems with. The chart was very easy to read. The written instructions were very easy to read. So I'm real pleased with how this turned out. I did that. Okay, what else did I do? So you guys know I'm down here in Texas, and I have made friends with some fantastic people down here. And unfortunately, one of my very, very good friends down here has been diagnosed with cancer. And I wanted to do something for her, just some little thing so that she knew that I was thinking of her and how much I care for her. I'm sorry. So I decided that I just wanted to make her a little throw, something, you know, it's hot here. It's 100 degrees down here, and we're coming into the hot part. But sometimes you just want to snuggle when things aren't going well. And that's what I wanted to provide for her, was just a little something. So I decided to make her this little throw. Isn't that pretty? Can you see the little, it's got what they called a drop double crochet. Drop shell stitch. That's what she's calling it. It's a drop shell stitch. I think that's so pretty. So this is a bag a day pattern, and I looked it up to see which one it is, and she's calling it the Quick and Easy Crochet Blanket Easy Crochet Throw Tutorial. So you know with her names. But that's what hers looks like. She's using kind of an oatmeal, and she's using a thicker yarn than I am. But of course, you know, simple repeat. And I had this yarn, and it's just the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in, I think it's called teal. Yep, teal, deep teal. I really liked those colors. I like the variations on those colors, the variegated, and I just decided that this was, I looked through probably a dozen patterns. I thought about doing the virus shawl pattern, but it was a little too fussy for what I was looking for. I just wanted something that looked cozy. So that's what I came up with. Yeah, I really like that. This, with the variegated yarn, the pattern itself, I felt needed to be not too busy, and but I wanted just a little touch of a pretty design in there, just something that would still catch your eye. I like the way this is working up. I like the way the variegated works better than the striping in a lot of the, like the mandala cakes, you know, where they've got 5 or 6 beautiful colors and they look amazing together, but you go along and it's like, okay, I'm on orange, oh, now I'm on green. That hurts my brain. I do not like that sharp break in the color just randomly in the pattern. And I don't know, with the color controlling, you have to take the whole thing apart and cut it up and roll it into balls and then hope that it ends up, I suppose it's okay to do. I've just not done it before. And so that's why I like the variegated. It has the same different color patterns, but they're so gradual. The change is so gradual that it doesn't bother me when it's doing it. And that's it. It's the only 2 things I've worked on since I've been back. I had to focus on getting the hat done, of course, so that, you know, you get, when you're a pattern tester. So when testing a pattern, you've got a timeline to get things done. And I made my timeline, and I was pretty proud of myself. So got this done in less than a week, which pretty amazing considering I've never done that kind of that Fair Isle work before. And as I was working on it, one of the gals that watches me, I want to say Cheryl. I think it's Cheryl. I'm so bad. I'm so bad with names. I'm going to put a, no, I can't. Never mind. Thank you, Cheryl, I think, for giving me all the tips and hints on how to do this and do it better. She even sent me a link to a couple of videos to watch on doing this easier. And I wished I would have had that information when I started this, but probably if I'd have known how tricky it was going to be, I probably wouldn't have volunteered to do it. So maybe it was better that you sent me that information later on so I can use that for the next one. So, but I absolutely did. I went and looked at all the videos you sent me, so I really, really appreciate that. And my bag of day. Now I want to get this done very quickly, so this is the only thing I'm going to work on until I finish it, and then I'll go back to my regular scheduled list of projects. You're going to be seeing some, and you already have been seeing some openings. I've got more openings to drop for you. When I came back from days off and went to the post office, it was like, I've got all this stuff. And so I did video all of them, and I'm slowly dropping them. I don't want to inundate you guys with videos every single day. You've got more important things to do than sit and watch me open boxes. But I'll drop them over the next several days. And I did get 2 new installments of the crochet and knit striped blanket from Annie's, but I'm so far behind on those. I'm gonna wait and do the opening on those when I'm a little more caught up. Doesn't make any sense to open it and then have it just sit there. And I think that's it. I can't even think of what else I might have coming that you would be interested in. We got some big stuff happening here, so you're gonna hear more about that in the very near future. And on Tuesday, on this coming Tuesday, which is April, first Tuesday in April. Come on, give me a calendar here. April 5th at 10 o'clock in the morning Central Time on my live, we have the Paw Ply Guys. So you are not going to want to miss that. This coming up Tuesday, Paw Ply Guys. Make sure you mark your calendar, set a reminder, set a timer, because if you're like me, you don't get the reminders until the show's halfway over, or you don't see the reminder because you got 200 things going on. But that's going to be a fun show. So make sure and pop in and visit with the Paw Ply Guys. Super excited about that. That's everything I've got for you today. So stay safe. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.